What's going on, everybody? My name is Alexis Cartier, and welcome back to another episode of Plug In. Today, I'm kicking it with my boy, Prince Bopp. In the music industry, it's not always peaches and cream. For Bopp here, it's a constant grind that's fueled by passion, real energy, and real life experiences. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that and what that journey looks like for a young bull in the music industry on his road to riches. So stay tuned, we got some great stuff coming up. You're about to get plugged in with Prince Bopp.
Slide.
They say I'm blessed with a gift and a curse. Yeah. They say I'm blessed with a gift and a curse. And I don't know which one's worse, whichever one lasts, whichever comes first.
So Bopp, let's go back to the beginning of your career. You know, I know you started off very young getting into the music industry. Can you talk a little bit about how you got exposed to music and in the beginning of your career as an artist?
Well, growing up in Winter Terrace, where I'm from, you know, I was, you know, with my guys, all the young cats, and we had this little group, you know, called the Scudder Bros. You know, they was the first group from our hood that was actually popping at the time, and I ran with them. I was the youngest one, like I was like 11, 12, and they was like 16, 17 at the time, running with them. So they had a song called, what, like She a Scudder. It was a hit back in the day called She a Scudder. And the guys, they have, yeah, used to have the whole city going crazy. So, and I'm the youngest one with them, you feel me? So everybody like, you feel me? They got this little boy. They had caught a little case. I took it upon myself, you know, to keep the music going. Like as I got older, I'm like 12, 13, 14, so I kept it going in the studio. And that's when me, Neron, and Juice, we made a song called, you know, She a Scudder Walk.
Okay.
It was like almost not like, you can't say a remix to She a Scudder, but it was just like, you know, same thing.
And
we wanted to,
young kids.
we was young, yeah. So we wanted to keep the trend going, and Norway generation dedication to Neef, because you know he passed away too. So we kept it going on as I got older, and that's how I just kept it going, and my name just got bigger and bigger, you know.
Right, and I know you were a part of the Scudder Bros, right?
Yeah,
that was like a little crew, whatever. Yeah. I remember everybody likes to shovel
dig it up, yeah, for sure, yeah.
That. So,
everybody was crazy.
What brought the group together?
Me, my brother Chippers, and Cheese, you know, he passed away too recently, you know, that took a big toll out of it, and my brother Juice. We was, you know, Juice, he was with the Scudder Boys, the other group I told you. He was with them, and I was with the Scudder Boys, and so it was like us two and Chippers and Cheese, they was rapping too, but they picked up on the Wooders, you know, and we out hunting together, just everyday guys, you know. It started off with like 10, but you know, we had to really, you know, smaller it down, you know, get it smaller and make it more serious with it. So we named the Scudder Bros, more like how they was called the Scudder Boys. We made our group the Scudder Bros after the song She a Scudder. So we just took it more serious, you know. It was like, at first, it was just something we were just playing around with, but we started having kids and grown-ups and people through the clubs and everybody reaching out like, y'all could really take off. And it was doing crazy with the numbers, so we weren't even really looking at it like far as the numbers. We was doing it just out fun, like GP, but they like, nah, y'all got crazy numbers, y'all need to take it serious. So we started like taking it serious with them, so.
Was that a part of time where you really started considering like, you know, this is something I could really do independently? Like when did that idea come about, and how did you venture off into doing your own thing?
Independently, that came into place when Cheese and Chippers, they got, you know, they went to the joint. They caught a case and went to jail, but up there like a year. And me and Juice, we was still out there, and one of our managers, one of our managers, Pop Scudder, he went to jail too at the time. So everybody, it was just like bad timing, and I was on the block hustling, you know, doing all hot stuff, you feel me, back to that one way. So I knew the music was the only way out for me, and that's when like I started getting reached out by Giovanni and stuff, like, you feel me, my boy here started reaching out, like, you know, cause he seen me through the studio a few times, and got me really like put me back in the studio, started getting me back in there, so that's how that came upon.
You know, speaking of relationships, like I know there was a point in time where you were with About Billions, and you Giovanni came through and as a manager, and let's talk about that, and what were those expectations for you as an artist, you know, growing and continuing to grow in your career when the opportunity presented itself? I
was young for real. I'm what, 22 now? That was like, what, 3 years ago when Brody came and got me, and it started like taking off with them guys. Like, it was like so much from, you know, I'm young, so I'm in and out the city. I'm barely in the city.
How old were you at the time?
And I was 17, just turning 18, so it was like just a whole new lifestyle from being where I'm from and where I go through and how it is, and then just like that, I'm in and out. Like I said, I wasn't in the city, just other cities, flying, meeting new people, new faces, just around a whole new environment. It just kind of had me like not just forgetting on the whole, not forgetting, but you know, forgetting what's really at home for you. You know how that goes. So.
And you know, I think some of your best songs, or the top songs that really started doing numbers, started off around that time period too. Bandit, JuiceWRLD, all of those songs you was hitting. Like, what were the meanings behind it? What stemmed that passion in the music at that time in your life?
At that, it was just different. It was different vibes. Like I said, Bandit came off the strength of me, my brothers locked up, and then just out the situation of me making like my own move. You know, like you only gonna know what's best for you out here. You feel me? Like, how
do you stay grounded in knowing that? Like, with all the decisions that you make and stuff, like, what's the end goal? What's the big vision that you look and think about?
At the end, I just know like I only got myself. Like when my boy passed away, and we do a lot for this city and for our fans and family. Like, you know, our voice is real strong in our city. So when he passed away today, and I noticed like it was only like me and Chippers that was actually there to see like it won't nobody be here for you as much as you think they will until you be like either here or gone, you know? So while you're here, you gotta give it your full throttle just to, you know, leave that one remark on this city, on this state, on this world.
As I look back at all the accomplishments and things that you're doing, like, you got so much to be proud of and so many things that you tackled. What would you say is the biggest struggle as an independent artist, or what's the hardships that come with it?
Like, the biggest thing you can do is like sell somebody like a dream. Like, especially coming from where I come from, you know, like, and knowing that's all you got to your name, like when you're willing to put everything you got in your personal life to the side, the hope that this can pop off, it just be a big challenge, you know, a big challenge. Like, so you gotta manage through it. That's how I manage, you know, like I said, you gotta just keep being grounded, keep staying focused. Then when you do that, when you stay 100% yourself, that's when the good come your way. You feel me? Through all the bad, the good eventually will come.
Where we from in Cincinnati, it's hard to find support. I mean,
it is. It's hard.
Here, it's like you gotta kind of make your foot stamp before people start to respect it. So.
It's like you gotta really go out to it. Like, say if I was to go somewhere else and pop off, Cincinnati, like, they'll treat me way differently.
Yeah. Do you feel like you get that credit here in the city, or you feel like you do need to venture off to another place?
I do, but then I don't. Like I said, I reach out when I try to and when I got to, when I feel like it's a purpose within it, but then, I mean, I ain't trying to be cocky or be bragging on nothing. Like, you know, I sit up on it. You look me up, search me up, I'm sitting out here with like millions of views, you know, like, and then,
credentials speak for itself.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, and I ain't do this like with no push or none of that behind me. Like I had, like I said, with the Adrien Broner thing, my boy helped me out, you know, on some Cincinnati big brother, love bro stuff, but I ain't had no push behind none of this, so I be feeling like they need to just, you know, it should be way more love for me, you know. They're another artist from another city that have a song out for a month, and they're booking, have a song spinning, but my song got 6-7 million views.
Right.
I'm doing something that no other artist really can say they did in Cincinnati.
And let's talk about that, because, you know, I feel like, Bob, you are different. There's no auto-tune.
Yeah.
Everything is real. So let's talk about what separates Prince Bopp from other people in the industry. Like,
I sit and watch other artists just like, and I don't near one thing I don't do. I don't take nobody's style. I got my own style. Like, that's why it's so unique and they love me for it. But you gotta learn the game, you feel me, at little aspects. You be like, all right, that's probably why I'm slacking at, or that's why I'm doing better at, or that's probably why I got this person at, or that's probably where he got me at. That's just like, that's how the game go.
Right.
But just for me, my voice, I've been had this little voice like, it's unique and stand out. I write my own lyrics, it come from the heart, you feel me? Like, if I want to, it'll take me a day to write a song. If I want it, it'll take me a week.
How do you get in your zone when you're in the studio? What's the stuff you do to put you in that mindset where you ready to work?
Just get lit, you know, once I get in there, my guys with me, you know, they gonna support me, they gonna keep me good. They know what I can do, they been here through day one. Long as the person, you know, the engineer, long as the beats and everything, 1,000, then we good. You feel me? We rocking out. It's gonna be a lot of hits.
It's gonna be a lot of hits. I know some good stuff coming up too. What do we expect from you in 2019?
2019, almost everything. You know, I was holding back a lot of music. That's one thing that I can't stop myself at. I was holding back, and that's what I ain't doing. I'm letting everything out this year, you know, exclusively. You know, you gonna catch me on, you know, you gonna catch me on their site, you know.
New music coming up?
New music. You know, I got Gift and the Curse video finna drop. I got Call Me, I'm finna shoot down in Atlanta in a week. Then I'm trying to work on, you know, a little track with my boy, JuiceWRLD, G-Money, you know. I got a lot of stuff, Bandit Gang Marco, you know. I got a lot of hits, man, for the vibes, different crowds.
You know, speaking of Call Me, because I know the songs that's already doing numbers, the hot songs, the real popular songs right now, is we still pushing those too. So you got Call Me coming, Special Somebody, like let's talk about those songs and what you got coming up this year with them.
Special Somebody, you see Special Somebody lyrics got what, 6.7 million views. The video got like 4 million, and we just gonna go ahead and re-push it. And that's just our life for like us putting it out. We ain't never push it. We ain't never took it here, took it there, took it there, took it there. You feel me? Put it over here. So once we do that, we just gonna see what's the results that come at it. We see ourselves that is golden.
You ever experienced like a heartbreak or anything like that? Have you had your first heartbreak yet?
You can call it that, you know. And we still cool. It ain't like it's no bad blood or nothing. Like, I don't never leave off like that because I ain't just that type of person that, like, I don't want to leave on a bad note. Like, you feel me? But, yeah.
How has that impacted you? I mean, at this point in your career, because you are evolving, you know, you're not the same Bop and the same Romeo that you were in the past. So, like, how's that impacting you now as you
I'm better.
Continue to get better?
I'm back and better now. I ain't gonna lie, like, at first, like on some real stuff, I was going through like anxiety and depression for a little minute. I was doing stuff like taking drugs and doing a whole lot of stuff to try to make me smile and forget and make me think about the past and go over the past. But at the end of the day, it is just really, when them drugs wear off and when stuff go away, it's still there, you know? So the only thing that's gonna change and that's gonna happen is if you change. Gotcha. So I had to get back on the boat. I had to get back to being me and doing what made me happy and what make my fans happy. Gotcha. So I'm back and I'm better now.
And you still making more music?
Still making music.
You gotta focus on that.
I gotta focus on music. I don't need nobody trying to come, you know, and distract me either because I get easily distracted now.
Okay then.
You feel me?
All right, y'all. So I think actually, Bop, that's all the time that we have for today. You know,
okay then.
Thank you to the viewers out there for watching. I'm Alexis Cartier.
And I'm Prince Bopp, and you just got plugged in.
All right.
Gang.
Gang.
Slack.
Slack.